Well, there's that research that we're hearing today that shows half of all Western European men are somehow related to the Egyptian pharaoh King Tutankhamun. CTV's Marilla Fernandez here with more on this. Marilla, what's up with this?
It's really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
So this is coming out of Switzerland, and the researchers there have found that not only do half of Western European men have this connection, genetic profile connection, but 70% of men in Britain, which is astounding. But they all have the same genetic profile or same ancestry as King Tut from Egypt way back when.
Well, that's hard to believe. I mean, King Tutankhamun, I think, lived probably to be about 14. How did he get around with all that?
Yeah, he didn't get past his teenage years, and he only ruled for 10 years. But I guess it goes back even further than that. And here's what's really shocking about this. Less than 1% of modern-day Egyptians have that same connection. So it kind of makes you wonder, well, if he's Egyptian, but the ancestry isn't Egyptian, how did it evolve? Which way did it move? And it looks like it didn't start in Egypt, but it evolved and went to Egypt and may have started in Europe. And that's why all the Europeans have this background.
Isn't that interesting? So what's next in this kind of research?
Well, here's another thing that is going to prove interesting. They're now looking for King Tut's closest relatives. So they got his DNA back in 2009 from the bones left by his mummy, which were found in 1922.
That's a M-U-M-M-Y.
Yes, not a M-O-M-M-Y. So now they want to find out if they can track down his closest living relative. So people are submitting their DNA, and it will be compared, and they'll have to find as many DNA markers as they can to see who's related to King Tut, which is kind of cool. I mean, to find out one day that you have some sort of royal heritage.
Sure, isn't it enough to know that you're related somehow to Arnold Schwarzenegger with all the DNA testing?
I guess that could be exciting for some people.
Well, that's going to be an interesting study, and I guess they do talk about a 7 degree of separation between us all, and it's good to be connected with you this Tuesday. We'll look forward to seeing you again next hour, Marilla. Thanks for
Brad.
this.
Let me be filled with kindness and compassion for the ones in whom you love and gave your Son for humanity. Increase my love. Help me to love with open arms like you do. A love that erases all the lines and sees the truth. So that when they look in my eyes, they would see you. Even in just a smile, they will feel the Father's love. Oh, how you love us. From the homeless to the famous and in between. You formed us, you made us carefully. 'Cause in the end, we're all your children. So help me to love with open arms like you do. A love that erases all the lines and sees the truth. So that when they look in my eyes, they would see you. Even in just a smile, they would feel the Father's love. Let all my life tell of who you are and the wonder of your never-ending love. Oh, let all my life tell of who you are. You're wonderful and such a good Father. Let all my life, let all my and such a good father.